The question that everyone is asking is, will the rain hold off for what could be an instant classic? Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Norma and Lamar Hunt Family Stadium on the campus of St. Mark's High School, where your Highland Park Scots take on the Lions from St. Mark's. Hello, everyone. I'm Heckma Harrison, and joining me on Game On Sports is Cade Hamner. And Cade, the other question is, are the Scots for real? Because they are rolling at the most critical part of the season.
Yes, sir, Heckma. They're definitely for real. They're definitely rolling right now, heading into the end of the season and hopefully into postseason. But, hey, facing up against a 2-0 in district St. Mark's. Highland Park is 2-0. Forget about everything else that's happened this season for either team. Tonight counts, and it counts for district play and seeding in the playoffs.
And when you talk about the Lions, they are on a 10-game winning streak. Their last loss, Cade, was on February the 25th, and they lost to Westlake. So, yeah, you talk about a team that hasn't had any losing in their blood in quite some time, and that's why I look at this as definitely a challenge for the Scots.
Yeah, I think early on, St. Mark's really had a good showing against some teams and got the attentions of teams like Highland Park. So Highland Park hasn't taken them lightly, and I think they're ready to go heading into this game tonight.
And teams are getting lined up on the field, and they're your starting lineup.
Yeah, we'll hit the starting lineup before we get the national anthem here. At attack for Highland Park, Duncan Zilke, Harris Sands, and Parker Addison. Facing off for the midfielders is Frank Musa, Ben Boyer, the LSM, and Wesley Iverson on the wing. Defense, Harrison Wheeler, Keller Holmes, and Benton Owens. And in goal, as always, Ben Abel.
And like always, we take a pause for the national anthem here on Game On Sports.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
We've done both, new and pre-owned. It's the same experience. It's everything's the same. They make it too easy to even think about going anywhere else.
Discover our wide variety of pre-owned vehicles at Sewell.com today.
'23, new chapter, same tradition. A tradition of hunger, sacrifice, and winning. Time to make your move, Scots, and we know you will, because tradition never graduates. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
Get down, yeah, we can break it down. Round after round, blow after blow. I'm the top dog, you already know. Got the fire of a dog in me. Let loose, ain't no dog in me. Ain't no holding me back. I'm the top, keeps coming. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. I'm the top dog. Ain't no holding me back. Nah, ain't no holding me back.
Back here at the stadium, national anthem has been sang. Both teams have met at midfield and down at the X. For the Highland Park Scots is number 26, Frank Musa.
Yeah, Frank, Musa had a great week last week. Heckma, 3 games in 5 days really set the tone for the Scots at that face-off X.
And he does it again. Frank Musa dominating at the X and takes the first shot attempt on goal 10 seconds in to this game. And talk about the aggressive mind state from the jump from the Scots, coming out in blue with gold trim, white shorts with blue and gold trim.
Yeah, we talked in pregame, Heckma, what was the determining factor for a win tonight? And I said, as always, it's an easy answer. Get a lot of wins, at least a favorable percentage from Musa at the face-off X, and get Iverson and get Quinn Gordon as captains on the offense involved early.
Absolutely, and you saw that from Wesley Iverson, the first pass, a little off and not able to be handled, and it's going to be a turnover and possession to the Lions. Lions number 9, Christian Warner, working on the near side, GLE.
Yeah, St. Mark's has a lot of depth in their seniors, a senior bench, so I expect them to play a good, crisp, fundamental game and probably minimize the mistakes is what's done so well from this year in getting those wins. Scots are going to have to match that with some of their younger players, including, some big-time contributors in their sophomore class. But, we saw Jesuit last week. On Friday night, we weren't as crisp as we would like to be. A lot of unforced error. We need to wipe those out tonight, and I think having a few days off will help do that.
Absolutely, and a back-to-back game also this week for the Scots, and able to pull out the victory. 3-0 on the week, and some pretty formidable opponents. And rising to the occasion. I call it the Mike Pressler effect, and he has had an effect on this team, not only from a physical toughness standpoint, but also for a mental standpoint, as you see Ben Boyer working down the alley, and that's a bouncer from Parker Addison that goes over the top of the cage, but the Scots will keep the possession.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Heckma. I sat down with Coach Pressler last fall, and he coached at the college ranks for 38 years, and he hasn't brought his level of coaching down. These kids have had to come up and rise to what it means to meet those expectations of a college coach, and certainly I think he's gotten the most out of this group of kids.
No, I couldn't agree more with that. Cameron Riley with the pass outside to number 6, Brian Rapp. A couple names that you've talked about that may have an impact on this game. A guy that we hadn't said much about, and that's number 19, Duncan Zilke. Looking for him to have an explosive game today, and maybe just, as you spoke about, maybe just some of those evaluations from other teams scouting and saying that, hey, let's not let this sophomore kill us.
Well, I think a lot of teams, there's always a lot of emphasis and key on a left-handed attacker. So Duncan had a lot of success early in the season. I think he got scouted as such. But I look for him to kind of step up, maybe have a breakout game tonight, put some points on the board for the Scots, and hopefully get this win this evening.
Great communication by the Scots defense, extending all the way out on the perimeter. This defense has definitely stood up when it has needed to. And when you got a guy like number 16 in the crease, he's a guy that definitely is going to protect that hull. He's going to protect and do everything that he can. Ben Abel has been solid for the Scots this year.
Yeah, good poke check out by Harrison Wheeler there, chasing that ground ball. Scott's not able to come away with it, but at least clear that ball and keep the shot clock running there. St. Mark's down to 15.
Shorty on shorty And how about that again? Ben Abel standing in the middle of that cage and hustling to earn the possession. Outstanding by number 16.
I tell you, he's incredible. He's a guy, he's the equivalent to me of a punter that runs downfield and takes your head off as a return man. You know, you don't expect a goalie to come out of his goal and get involved in a possession like he just did, but that's normal stuff for Abel.
Do you know how insulting that is for a football player to have your head taken off by a punter? You couldn't live that down in the film session if that's what happened. Parker Addison working on the near side, getting the pass out to number 21, Paxton Smith. Paxton Smith with the pump fake. Thought better of the shot attempt. You see the Lions keeping their defense in and around that crease and hovering. How about that as a name? Calling it right off. Number 19. No, I guess we get a crease violation.
Yeah, crease violation. Zilke stepped in the crease, evidently, according to the ref down there. We'll give him deference on that. He's closer than we are, but yeah, thought Zilke was going to get us started there and make me look good.
Ben Boyer with a long pole and a rear check that knocks that off of the head, but yet Scott's able to keep the possession.
Yeah, Zilke hustles that out. It would have been a shot, and now we got a flag down, so Scott's with an opportunity here.
6:27 in the first quarter, still 0. Wesley Iverson working from behind the X. Substitutions coming on for the Lions. Quick pass. When Gordon able to hustle up. 37 seconds on the shot clock, but nonetheless, possession will stay with the Scots as there was a penalty. So Highland Park early with a man-up opportunity.
30-second offsides call on St. Mark's. Just one of those kind of checked out plays and give Scots a man-up advantage for 30 seconds.
Got that against number 11, Jack Gordy. He'll sit in the sin bin as the Scots try to take advantage of this opportunity. Man-up situation. And that's a shot attempt that ricochets off the leg of Ian Williams, the goalie.
Yeah, good take by Paxton there. Good look, but just got a big boy in that goal. He's taking up a lot of area.
Yes, he is. He is the cage. Is Ian Williams. Sitting in tight, and that's what we like. Number 21, Paxton Smith, takes the seal off and has the magic stick going with 5:22 in the first. The Highland Park Scots draw. Blood.
Nice to see Paxton rolls back to that same spot where he just took a shot and hit the goalie in the leg. This time, St. Mark's not able to roll and slide to him enough. Hits the top right corner. Good shot by Pax.
Bullet from Paxton and score. This is where the Scots really dominate their opponents. When they get rolling with Frank Musa at the X, it's really hard to stop them.
Yeah, great job. Another win there. They're just racking up the stats. You know, what I like to see, and we saw it Friday night, Heckma, late in the game, you know, he had been getting beat for several face-off attempts, but he comes out 100% every time. Finally comes out, takes it, wins it, then goes and pops it in the net. He doesn't give up. He's 110% all the time.
And he's just really just one of those throwback guys, man. Defense, offense, and definitely the domination at the X. Love number 26. Another shot attempt at the legs of Ian Williams, a shot that tries to go from high to low. Easy save for Williams, and the Lions have possession and trying to clear.
Yeah, Parker Addison on that shot, and definitely big body in the net tonight. The Scots are going to have to use their pump fakes and shoot for the top corners.
That's Blake Maloof having to work for the clear for the Lions. Lions now setting up their offense. Defense extending out again. Looks like more of a man-to-man look for the Scots.
Yeah, Scots starting in that typical man look, stretching their defense out. They play on glove for the ball handler. That opens up space inside, but you as a defense, you got to talk to each other and you got to know where the cutters are, and that's Ben Abel's job, to ensure that he's talking to his entire defense.
You see number 3, Donovan Riley, defending the hub area, not allowing any cutters to sneak inside. Good slide for Boyer. Then they get inside, and that's a score. Penalty is called. It's like that's number 11, Jack Gordy, with the score.
Yeah, it was a good move inside. I thought Boyer had him. Boyer just got his weight favoring him on kind of one leg and just allowed that guy to slide past him. And, you know, good move. Good move there. That's why they have the record. There are plays like that.
3:34 here in the first. They're going to count the score.
Yeah, and a cross-check call, so Scots go down, man down for a minute.
I believe they're going to get Donovan Riley. Trying to figure out who the penalty is on. Hit 3, and Ben Boyer thought it was him, but it wasn't him. It's Donovan Riley. Nonetheless, points will count, and we're back at the X. How about that easy work for 2-6? He gets in like that, and you know what he's going to do. You know what he's going to do. Come on now. Franco's going to give you that, right?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we saw.
I love it.
Late in the fourth quarter at Jesuit. He doesn't give up. He sees an opportunity, and if you give him space, he's going to take the shot. Super critical in a situation like this, Heckma. You're man down. Hey, win the draw and kill the penalty. He doesn't do that. He goes to the net, puts Scots up by 1.
.329 here in the first. Scots up by a score. And Frank Musa staying aggressive. Boy, they are on him, but yet he's still able to come up with it. Can't stop this guy. Good job by number 26, Frank Musa.
Yeah, that base, that foundation on that kid is just incredible. You know, he spreads his legs and squats. You're not moving him out of the way.
No, he is not a movable object when he gets stationary. And just like that, Scots with the clear.
And I'll note, Scots are still in the penalty. Scots are still man down. Great job. They have not let St. Mark's touch the ball since the penalty began. You know, it's those kind of things that you don't necessarily see as a fan that a coach really loves. He appreciates that, calls on his team to do that, and when they deliver, it's fantastic.
Got a release of the penalty, and we're all knotted up here. Scott still working from behind X. Coming back up top, looking for the cutter, and Quinn Gordon in the crease, and boy, 12 is going to make you pay.
Great job there. Yeah, Gordon cutting inside. We've been really seeing good play by your captains these last 3 games. The captains are Frank Musa, Quinn Gordon, Wesley Iverson, and Ben Abel. And boy, have they delivered in the last week.
Look at the dish, though, from Parker Addison. And vision, finding Quinn.
Incredible job. 4 defenders sliding to Gordon, and he gets it in.
And just like that, up by 2 scores are the Scots, and nothing you can do about Frank Musa.
You know, we chatted pregame, and I told you that, you know, I had some observers, some parents for St. Mark's talk about their team, but just where they may lack the specialists that Highland Park does, and Frank Musa and Ben Abel. And, you know, it really becomes evident when it starts to sway 80% in the favor of face-offs.
Colin Hell gets the pass out to Parker Addison. Addison again working from behind X, coming from the screen from Brian Rapp. Oh boy, missed opportunity right there for the Scots as Duncan Zilke standing right in the hub.
Duncan was in a perfect spot. Pass was a little off, and Zilke not able to get a handle on it.
And St. Mark's able to get the clear. 1 minute, 18 seconds left here in the first. Another shot attempted, save. Good save by Ben Abel. That ball kind of rolled. Boy, that's a shot in the back. Woo. Alexander Shadow, man. That'll send you to the chiropractor in the morning.
Yeah, I saw, back to the save by Abel, that the referee, the official, he's standing right on GLE, very close. It's kind of like football. If it rolls, crosses the plane, it would be a score, but been able to keep it out. Yeah, St. Mark's called that big hit there. Illegal body check, that's a 1 minute penalty, and Scots go up for the second time tonight with a man-up situation.
As you stated, Cade, man-up opportunity on this possession for the Scots. 107 in the first. Let's see if they take all of the seconds down before they take a shot attempt, and that would be a no. That would be a no. Quinn Gordon drawing first blood, right? Another shot from QG.
Great shot by Quinn. You know, early on I said go for the top corners. Quinn Gordon finds the far away corner on that goalkeeper, and great job.
And he's rotating his stick as he's shooting.
Yes, a little a la Tiger Woods there.
Yeah, man, that is special as they change.
You got the stick spin. You're getting a little cocky. You're feeling good tonight.
And Henry Nichols is down at the X for the Lions, changing up a little bit. We've seen teams concede with Frank Musa.
You know, we saw it in that Garden City game when Ben Abel took over the game, and it was evident, right? Well, that first quarter is evident to me what's happening. You can't score if you don't have the ball, and if Frank Musa is winning the possession, every face-off, that's such a huge advantage.
And speaking of advantage, Highland Park's up by 3 scores. HP takes a timeout. We'll do the same and be right back as action resumes here on Game On Sports.
Time to make your move, Scots, and we know you will, because tradition never graduates. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
We've done both, new and pre-owned. It's the same experience. It's everything's the same. They make it too easy to even think about going anywhere else.
Discover our wide variety of pre-owned vehicles at Sewell.com today.
Back in action here at St. Mark's High School in the beautiful stadium of Norma and Lamar Hunt Family Stadium. I'm Heckma Harrison, joined by Cade Hamner. And Cade, so far so good, man. This HP team is rolling in the month of April, and I think it all starts at that face-off. Number 26 is just making life miserable right now for the Lions.
It is, yeah, and he is, rather. I mean, what an asset he is for this club. And, you know, I think the Scots are ready to play this game. They didn't fall into the trap of not taking St. Mark's seriously. They took it very seriously, studied for him, prepared well, rested over the weekend after that 3 games in 5 days last week. Good practice yesterday, and then came in prepared for this. And, man, how do you prepare for a guy like Musa when he's dominating like that?
I think all you do is just brace yourself and make adjustments, because you have to concede at one point that you're just not going to win at the face-off. Brian Rapp coming back top side. 8 seconds. Getting inside, and just like that, Cameron Riley, perfect execution out of the timeout.
Tell you what, upperclassmen are kind of bumping their chest tonight, kind of taunting those sophomores to get involved. Of course, we saw Paxton early, but man, it's been juniors and seniors since.
Get that with the bouncer.
Yeah, about 13 yards out to the goalie's left top, and there you go.
Does not get any prettier than that from Cameron Riley. With the score, 5 seconds left here in the first. HP up by 4 scores, and just like that, Frank Musa is back at it. He's attacking again. The score, Highland Park 5, St. Mark's 1. Take a break for the end of the first quarter, and we'll be right back for the beginning of the second here on Game On Sports.
I actually look forward to car shopping with Sewell because I know that the whole process is going to be seamless, comfortable, and we're going to be taken care of. Buying a car is a big life event. I just felt very relaxed through the whole process. They put us at ease. There wasn't any pressure. It really felt like we were sitting at home trying to buy a car, especially with the cookies. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at Sewell Cadillac.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks.
Play resumes for the beginning of the second, and just like that, a scoop out from Frank Musa. Right now, the Lions have just got to wait on Musa to make a mistake to win.
And that's a little bit kind of what happened there. Musa wins the clamp, flings it back. He's trying to get Ben Boyer. In the stat book, it'll show a St. Mark's win for that faceoff, which is a little bit deceiving. But we get a chance to look at the defense now, Heckman.
Hey, how about that? Defense to start the second. Wesley Iverson defending on the far side. And Scott's in the man look. Ben Boyer defending on number 19, Henry Boykin. Boykin trying to get back in the middle. How about that for a rear check? And somehow, I believe that ball was kicked into the goal.
Yeah, whatever it was, kicked in, rolled in, they're going to get it. You know, I still call that a defensive win. Sometimes those little things happen with the ball. But, you know, the midfielder for St. Mark's there, just trying to do too much. He's got sticks all over him. Highland Park shuts him down there. But, you know, goals awarded to St. Mark's. It's the way the ball bounces sometimes, and line Frank back up.
Good hustle by Musa. Again, easy victory at the face-off. Paxton Smith on the far side, setting up the offense for the Scots. Brian Rapp working in between the numbers and hash. And how about this? Scott spreading them all the way out, bringing that defense all the way over to the near side. It's Quinn Gordon. Oh, boy, that was great execution You see the way they had him spread out pretty far, and Duncan Zilke not able to handle that pass.
Yeah, a couple times tonight they've had Zilke in the open, and the pass has been off. You know, Zilke's had to reach or, you know, try to bend around his body, how he's set up. Little off on those feeds to Zilke inside. You know, we talk about Ben Abel so much this year. This is my fault. We failed to recognize what a great coach he has on the staff, and Jacob Stover. Jacob Stover, you know, played at Loyola. Part of the reason that that Ben Abel is going to Loyola.
And that's a shot attempt from the far side, and score. That's number 28, Luke Stallings.
Yeah, Stallings, that was a good shot. That's a good shot. It gets past Abel, as I'm talking about him. And Jacob Stover, though, the goalie coach that Ben Abel's had, two-time champion in the PLL League for the Whip Snakes, and graduate of McDonough High School out in Maryland. Excellent player, excellent coach now, and that's reflected in a kid like Ben Abel.
And you see these guys out here working hours before the start of the game. So the prep that they put in is just absolutely amazing. Do your thing, Frank. Yeah, I mean, what do you do about that?
There's nothing you can do.
What do you do about that?
They're doing all they can.
Yes, indeed. What a shot. Oh, man. I didn't even get the number. I just saw the net move.
Parker Addison on that far
Addison.
side. I still can't get past what Moose just did there. They've conceded the clamp, and they've just turned to beating them like a piñata. And even then, they can't get the ball out of this possession.
Man.
And, you know, a little gassed after that, I guess. And, you know, HP gets it down to their zone pretty quick, 1-2, and Addison puts it in.
Just like that, another scoop out, gets it over to number 21, Paxton Smith. Number 26, Frank Musa, again with the victory.
That's communication with the face-off specialist and his wingers. He told Wesley Iverson that he was going to clamp and pitch it back to him like that, and then Moose is breaking downfield for the go. Great play, and you can only do that by talking to each other.
Yeah, another guy that does not miss leg days, number 26. Quinn Gordon on the move, extending this defense all the way out. We've seen Coach Mike Pressler do that a few times and trying to find Duncan Zilke in around the crease. He has been lurking.
Yeah, they got Zilke spotted on the inside with a shorty. There he's open again. He sits right there on the crease. If they can get him a clean feed.
They're looking to come back to that side. Zilke now moving from behind X. Number 15, Wesley Iverson, working inside with one that bounces. It goes in. How about that? He's double, triple teamed and still able to get the score. It's number 15, Wesley Iverson.
Yeah, fantastic job. And, you know, they're trying to work Zilke around from the back, but they got him locked off, and Iverson just makes short work of it on his own. You know, he's got a shorty on him. The pole slides to him. No problem. It goes 5-hole on the goalie.
Giving Frank Moose a bit of a break as Bennett Moss runs out to face off. .757 here in the second. Scott's up by 4 scores. Get that procedure penalty, and Frank Moose is not even out. You know, that's what happens typically over the course of the game. Frank starts to get that procedure penalty because the specialist is just jumpy, trying to beat him.
Yeah, trying to anticipate at some point how you can jump and beat the guy. And then you get a underclassman out there that you think you can beat, and you jump anyways.
Look at the dance right there, man. Getting back topside, finding him. There he is. Oh, Zilke right there. Trying to get the bouncer in and the push. See, they didn't get a push in the back there, but he's falling in and around the crease, trying not to get another crease violation as he opened up with a score that was negated by a crease violation, and the Lions now with the possession.
Yeah, I'm happy with how Zilke's involved. He's in the right spot. He keeps moving like that. They keep feeding him. He's going to get his points. Like you said, he opened it with the score that was called off, but he's in the right position.
Defense for the Scots working inside, and that's number 28, Luke Stallings, with the score. Another great shot by number 28. Can't take anything away from that, man. That's good work.
No, he's pushing down inside. I mean, if I see this, I make the adjustment on defense to slide to him and put some body on it, put some real hard physical checking into him, because he's taking the hit and continuing to run and slide inside. You got to lift check, stick check, and put a body on him, and he won't keep doing that.
Bang Musa with the win, and a shot and save by Ian Williams. Williams has had his work cut out for him here in the first half. The Lions get the clear, but automatically met by Donovan Riley.
Yeah, that's that tight man on defense. Even after the ride, they get across midfield. They keep the pressure on.
And we're going to get a timeout called by the Lions. They take a break, and we'll do the same here in the booth. It's 6:15 in the second quarter, and this is Game On Sports. You may have to get someone on number 28, as we were just talking about that. This guy is, so far, I think he scored 2 goals already.
Yeah, big kid, thick legs, confidence to move inside. He's going to keep doing it until you put an extra stick on him, put a body on him big enough to block him or shut him down. We'll see what the Scots do.
Waiting to bring the ball inbounds is the previously mentioned number 28, Stallings. Stallings being met by Alexander Shadow. See them working from behind. X trying to find themselves top side. Errant pass. Ben Boyer out to meet him, still in a man look. Henry Boykin on the move, being defended by Boyer. Boyer, part of that group of sensational sophomores, and you're not gonna get number 16 with that one. Hudson Jones.
That should have been a push with possession all day, Heckma.
Yeah, not called.
No, that was number 28. Stallings that took that shot and missed. It was deflected. Highland Park goes on a fast break. Set up a shot inside. He's coming screaming down field at full speed. Hits the HP shooter in the back. Missed call.
The rotation for the Scots, working back inside, is number 21, Paxton Smith, with the shot attempt, and that's another save by number 1, Ian Williams. Oh, and now the flag comes out.
Right. Totally missed call earlier, and then a really cheap call there by that ref. No way that's a push in the back if the last one's not.
As we get a "You Can't Do That" chant from the student section here at St. Mark's.
We had a technical violation call against number 21 of the Scots. That's Paxton Smith. He is going to serve 30 seconds for push with possession.
As play resumes. 4:31 here left in the first half. Highland Park up by 3 scores. Man up opportunity for the Lions. As you see the defense collapse in and around the crease.
Yeah, HP shut down that last man up situation for the Lions when they didn't even allow them to touch the ball because they started with a face-off. And HP kills this one too as HP goes back to full strength.
Easy work for the Scots, now extending their defense all the way out. Good slide.
Yeah, Owens, great slide there down low. Boyer, long pole up top.
Shot that goes right of the pipes, and possession will stay with the Lions. Stallings bringing the ball inbounds. And that's a shot by number 11, Jack Gordy.
Yeah, he had a good window there. We saw it, Heckman. We got the angle where we're sitting, and that lane open. He took the shot, bounce shot in front of Abel not able to read the bounce well enough to put his stick on it.
Colin Hale was out defending on this side, but still a window, as you see Coach Mike Pressler giving Hale some correction. Some correction.
That's a hold of the stick there on the ground. Number 19's holding Harper's stick. Looks like they got the call right there.
You can't do that. How about that? How about that? Jack McCallum. In the pass out to Brian Rappin again. Scots on offense. And we spent a lot of time on offense down here. See if they can execute. 2:58 left in the first.
Yeah, a couple of possessions now without putting one in the net for the Scots. Another deflection, good save by Williams.
Not allowing an easy clear. Look at this defense from the Scots. Out to the far side for Murphy Paul. Looked like for a quick second that the Lions had numbers, and they're going to take a timeout and try and execute to get some points here with 2:20 left in the first half. Highland Park 7, St. Mark's 5. Heckman Harrison here on Game On Sports with Cade Hamner. We'll take a timeout as well and be right back as action resumes.
Time to make your move, Scots, and we know you will, because tradition never graduates. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
We've done both, new and pre-owned. It's the same experience. It's everything's the same. They make it too easy to even think about going anywhere else.
Discover our wide variety of pre-owned vehicles at Sewell.com today.
That's a shot of the huddle. Coach Mike Pressler standing there with hand on hip. He's standing in that defensive huddle.
Yeah, a couple of offensive possessions now where the St. Mark's keeper's been up to the task. Their defense been able to get the ground ball off the rebound, get the clear, and work it down to their end of the field. And Scott's not able to get any points for a few minutes now.
56 seconds on the shot clock for the Lions, so that's something to be noted here.
Yes, Lions doing a good job outscoring HP 4-2 in this period. Is into the first, it was 5-1, and St. Mark's definitely making up some ground here.
And this is a St. Mark's team that has done a ton of winning. Talk about the 10-game winning streak for these guys. They're not used to losing, so I don't think we expected a cakewalk, and even in the open, we expected an instant classic here. Weather's holding off, and every now and then little spots of sun peeping through the clouds.
Yeah, HP pulling its D in a little tighter here. Going to that zone look that we saw last week, Heckma.
Trying to go over the top of the cage to facilitate a shot, and that was one from about 15 yards out from number 13, Henry Boykin. And just like that, the Lions have come to within one.
Yeah, St. Mark's
134.
really come alive here. That, you know, Coach Stahl switched over to the zone look that was so effective against Garden City last week and against Jesuit for parts of that game. The danger in that is you open up those outside shooters and you create traffic in front of the face of your goalie.
Frank Musa taking another face-off. You see people try to be physical with Frank, and they just bounce right off of him.
It's trying to knock a fire plug off its base.
It's too much, man. It really is. Look, man, watching enough football, he's like the bus, Jerome Bettis. He's like that low center of gravity and hard to stop, and that's another save by number 1, Ian Williams. He's been a difference maker in this second quarter.
Yeah, for sure. St. Mark's is making the saves and the clears in transition right now.
And Blake Malouf with the clear for the Lions as they set up on offense with 35 seconds. Wonder, will they take a timeout to execute to see if they can get us all tied up here before the half? Defense is definitely going to have to stand up here for the Scots as the Lions have come into the second quarter and stolen some momentum.
Good slide, good check there.
As the ball is loose, but the Lions keep the possession. 2 seconds, and that's the clock, and that's the end of the first half as Highland Park gets out of the first half up by a score, but the Lions do come roaring back to bring it to within one.
Yeah, Roar's right. I tell you, I like to see the way that HP ended that possession on defense. Good kill, get a little bit of your defensive confidence back, because you're going to come out to a face-off and Moose is going to have a good chance of winning. But hats off to the Lions. They, like you said, at the end of the first quarter was 5-1, and roar they did. They put up 5 themselves in this second quarter, and to Highland Park's 2. So, I think Highland Park's got to find a way to make its offense click a little bit better. You've got plenty of possessions because you got Musa at the X. You got to find a way to make those possessions connect connect with Zilke as he's standing on the crease and, just produce more points.
What have you seen, like, in that second quarter? It just seemed like the Lions didn't change anything as far as their personnel. It was pretty much the same. It just seemed as though they were, even in those man-up opportunities, as you alluded to, they were not able to take advantage in those situations where you would expect for a team to try and steal some momentum. Then it's just been the little things that they've been doing and getting those easy, clear shots on goal.
Yeah, there's a couple of goals that, hey, like I said, they go your way. I think it was number 28. He's running down the alley on you, gets knocked off his feet. The ball goes flying. The ball falls into the middle of the scrum and gets kicked in. Well, that's 1 point. There's a few other times where he comes down inside. You really have to be more physical. Got to put those sticks checks on it because you never know which way the ball's going to bounce. And at the end of the night, if those things go against you, that can really hurt. But I think, defense, that last possession helps get their confidence back. Let's play the game that you've played all year and played in the last week. And then let's start to see offense clicking a little more, shoot for the corners.
That is the expectation for the second half for the Highland Park Scots to be clicking on all cylinders. 8:03 here at halftime. We'll be right back for the beginning of the second half here on Game On Sports.
I love the idea that when you pull into the service garage, your name comes up on the screen. I will always drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Infiniti locations.
2023, new chapter, same tradition. A tradition of hunger, sacrifice, and winning. Time to make your move, Scots, and we know you will, because tradition never graduates. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
I'll sit down, have a cup of cappuccino, a cookie, read a book. When the car is ready, they come get me. It's a great way to start a Saturday.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
We've done both, new and pre-owned. It's the same experience. It's everything's the same. They make it too easy to even think about going anywhere else.
Discover our wide variety of pre-owned vehicles at Sewell.com today.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
I actually look forward to car shopping with Sewell because I know that the whole process is going to be seamless, comfortable, and we're going to be taken care of. Buying a car is a big life event. I just felt very relaxed through the whole process. They put us at ease. There wasn't any pressure. It really felt like we were sitting at home trying to buy a car, especially with the cookies. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at Sewell Cadillac.
Time to make your move, Scots, and we know you will, because tradition never graduates. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
I put a lot of mileage on my car, so I am practically at Sewell every 3 months. Every single time that I go, it's amazing. Everybody is welcoming, everybody is professional, everybody is kind. It's just like easy, fast, right to the point. You're in, you're out. cannot imagine being with anybody else but Sewell. Their customer service is absolutely flawless. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
Ekma Harrison with Cade Hamner. As you see, Coach Mike Pressler down with his defense. Excuse me, that's his offense.
Yeah, that's his offense there. Ryan Brown just in front of Coach Pressler there with the word before Coach Pressler steps in and kind of summarizes what Coach Brown is looking for, I assume. And I would think the talk's got to be take care of the ball and shoot to the corners. I think there was a few too many times in that first half, certainly the second quarter, where they're shooting stick high or into the body of that goalie. He's a big cat in there, and you got to find corners. We've had some success, obviously 7 times getting it in there, but doesn't mean that the top corners aren't still the place to go.
You know, I think offensively, you look at that first quarter, and I don't know, if you place your hope on that first quarter, you think you're going to run out of here with it's a runaway victory right now for Highland Park, and then all of a sudden, talk about big cats, you find yourself with like a sedated lion waking up on you unexpectedly, and that's what you got here in St. Mark's. The Lions came alive, woke up, and they have been firing. And that second quarter may be alarming for Coach Mike Pressler, but adjustments have to be made. And defensively, when you were in that man look, you saw them, man. They were really holding these guys off, holding them out in the perimeter, especially from that man attack. It was when they went zone where you saw a lot more of the opportunities happen for St. Mark's.
Yeah, you know, I'm not one to question the defensive strategy, of J.R. Stoll or Coach Pressler. Personally, I like to see him in the man look, pressing out, keeping those offensive attackers out on the perimeter for St. Mark's. I just think it does more to prevent a team like St. Mark's from setting up those motion dodges across the crease and at the top of the hub. Like you said on defense, though, Hekma, it starts on the ride too. So, probably the last 5 possessions for Highland Park on offense that have ended in a save or not a turnover, but a situation where a save turns into a transition where St. Mark's is able to make a clean clear. I'd like to see a little more press on that ride, a little more effectiveness. Haven't seen a situation where that ride has yielded a turnover tonight. And we've seen, certainly last week and earlier this season, those situations work out for the Scots, which starts to tip the balance in your favor from an offensive perspective.
As you see Frank Musa down there yelling out some instructions. Also now Mike Pressler as well. 47 seconds remaining in the half. And I expect for the Scots to come out and just dominate this second half. And I think with the games that they've played against the opponents that they've played against, just going back to that Garden City game, to me, I think that was a coming out party for these guys. And not that, not that HP hadn't been playing quality lacrosse this entire season, but you come against a formidable opponent, a ranked opponent, who's going to give you their best shot, and you hit them in the mouth.
Yeah, for sure. And you got to find a way to do that playing, your blue blood teams like St. Mark's. Not quite the rivalry that lately that we've had with Jesuit and ESD, but certainly a team you're familiar with. You should definitely be pumped up for, and you want to roll out and be disciplined in the approach and ensure that you can put your best foot down.
Back down at the X for number 26, Frank Moose. And again, this is what, 99% win rate for number 26?
Yeah, he's really keeping you in it, in a situation where it should be 9-1 in your favor, Frank's keeping you in it, and sometimes that's the way that the game goes, and you're glad to have specialists like Frank, I guarantee you.
Paxton Smith running across. Well, the substitution for Frank Musa. Quinn Gordon working in the middle of the field.
And Paxton winding up there, a little bit far out, but he was winding up for a shot. Now he's got a chance inside.
Inside goal, and that's a shot at Ian Williams, and he's been solid. I mean, talk about how big he is and how much he is hogging that cage. They can't get around number 1 right now.
Yeah, another situation, Harris Sands gets a feed on the crease. You can't just kind of half-arm shot that into the body, of that goalie. Williams is too big. You got to pump fake it. You got to go for the corners. I know it's tough on a situation where you get the ball so fast in the slide. You got to think and shoot very quickly. But that's the level of lacrosse these guys are used to and the level they need to produce at tonight.
Christian Warner working on the far side versus Hudson Jones. Again, defense extending all the way out. See Quinn Gordon coming out now. Hudson Jones. Another shot attempt, and that's number 28, Luke Stalling, who's having himself a night as we are tied up.
Yeah, that's a mismatch situation there. You can't have Hudson Jones on 28 not get a long pull to slide. Stallings, we've seen him tonight. He's done a lot of production. And you get Hudson Jones, who's a good, quick, two-way midfielder, but he's outmatched on that situation. You got to have a long pull on him to start or a long pull slide to help.
And just like that, the St. Mark's Lions have knotted it up here at the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, different ball game now, Heckman.
Franco with another win at the X outlet pass.
Offense has got to find some production here.
I mean, they have been peppering Ian Williams with shots, and I just think it's been the shot selection as you've talked about.
Yeah, shut out for the better part of a quarter. The back half of that second quarter now for 3 minutes in the third quarter.
Parker Addison working to get back top side. Cameron Riley. .32 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, St. Mark's playing tough man, in a little bit tighter, but turnover situation down low.
Not only a turnover situation, but also maybe a shot clock situation now for the Scots. 7 seconds, and it's like that. We've got a yard sale. And the clear, and Hell runs over on defense, and just like that, St. Mark's back on offense. Got to watch number 28. He's having himself quite a game. And Luke Stalling with 3 scores on the evening.
Yeah, on the park, 4 pulls on the field now. Their usual defensive look with that extra LSM out there. Got to get a pull sliding in 2-8.
There's the slide backside. And on defense, number 11. Look at that. That's a good check, rear check by number 27, Hell.
Ball bounces right back up to 11. That's just one of those things, like I say, it's kind of favoring St. Mark's tonight. It's kind of luck on their side with some of those situations, but
got to get a reset on the shot clock. And it's a shot attempt by Boykin, number 13. No reset. 10 seconds. Number 22 trying to work the near side, had a little bit of a window. Ball comes off the head of his stick, and that's going to be a shot clock violation against the Lions. Good defense by HP.
Yeah, good.
Count that as a victory.
Yeah, good defensive series there, Heckma, and you see the ball's on the ground, but Highland Park has not got full possession yet, so the shot clock keeps running. Shot clock violation. HP then gets a clean possession, which is helpful on that when you got a scrum situation on the ground.
Substitutions coming in. Wesley Iverson coming on. Brian Rapp runs off.
I like the lineup they have on the field right now. Iverson, Gordon. You got Sands out there, Paxton Smith, and Parker Addison, and Zilke. Good starting rotation here.
And that's a pass that Quinn Gordon could not handle. Turnover for the Lions, and they are in transition.
Yeah, made me eat my words there. It's your starting rotation out there, and really just not able to handle passes to each other. Some of that sloppiness coming in that we saw Friday night.
Quinn Gordon on stalling with a shot attempt that goes left of the cage. Good hustle to the inline for the Lions as they bring the ball inbounds and keep the possession. Going back up top to number 13, Henry Boykin, with a score in this game. Easy save. Outlet pass. Oh, been able with the pass to Wesley Iverson. Iverson not able to handle that pass. Quinn Gordon, how about that? Just with the decleater.
Yeah, good job by Gordon. Iverson with a second chance opportunity here. He missed that feed from Ben Abel.
There you go. That is Parker Addison brings us out of the drought. The Rainmaker with the bouncer.
Yeah, good bounce shot by Addison to break that drought. I think it's about 10 minutes since HP scored. And you know, Iverson, that feed, I really didn't think the gods were on our side when Ben Abel hits Wesley Iverson on a deep fade, and Iverson misses it, but he redeems himself, comes up. Quinn Gordon with some fantastic physical play on that transition, and that leads to a score for HP finally.
And Frank Musa coming back inside, trying to check this guy, and tell you what, it's a guy that won't be swayed, and he definitely won't be knocked off of his balance. Musa runs off, Brian Rapp runs across. Colin Hale working from behind the X, and here comes the Lions defense.
Yeah, still got a good offensive line in here. Let's call it your 1A line. These guys should be able to work it around and give the same type of production.
There we go again with another shot by Paxton Smith.
I like the outside shooting. You know, St. Mark's is crowding the hub, making you go for perimeter shooting. Just need to find more opportunities and get that shot count up.
They have two defenders now working from behind X. That's a shot attempt and a laser.
Yeah, Paxton Smith, good hard shot. Just keep them coming. That's 2 in a row now. Good hard shots on this possession by the Scots. There's a third. They're going to get possession there. That's a shot.
But also what it does is it resets the shot clock.
Every time, yeah. They're getting a full 80-second shot clock every time. They're not taking that much time to shoot. But you're giving your defense a lot of rest here too, Heckma.
Well-needed rest. Parker Addison working from behind the X, trying to get back topside, running through a Zilke screen.
Zilke's so good at cutting down inside on the crease like he's doing.
About that from Colin Hale back to Smith. Parker Addison, PA all day. What a shot.
Great job. Heckma, 4 shots on that possession. It's not till the fourth one's what goes in. The ability to find the rebound, take the good outside shots, and just keep fighting. That's what we didn't see in the latter part of that first half. We'd see 1 shot, a save, and a transition to St. Mark's. 4 shots that time. I'd like to see more of that. That'll keep you in the game and keep you out front.
3:41 here in the third. What do you say about that, right? Death, taxes, and Frank Musa's going to win the face-off.
I haven't, St. Mark's has been awarded one. Like I said, there was one where Frank flipped it and it went down in the restraining box. It was technically awarded to St. Mark's. I have not seen them win a face-off tonight.
So we're going to put an asterisk by the one win that they have.
I certainly would. I said Ben Abel had an All-American night against Garden City. Frank Moose has had an All-American night tonight.
About that, Paxton Smith.
There's that ride, see? Creating opportunities, second chance opportunities, Heckma.
That defense is smothering.
Yeah, that's what Pressler is talking about in that huddle, right? The ride, the second chance opportunities. It's not, you can't be one and done on offense.
Parker Addison bringing the ball inbounds for the Scots. 2:49 left in the third. Just steady attacking is number 21, Paxton Smith.
Yeah, big collision inside with Paxton and number 14 of the St. Mark's defense. That's Luke Nowak, big hitter.
And number 19, Duncan Zilke. He's setting those screens from behind X, but you see right now the HP Scots, the HP offense is in attack mode.
Yeah, 3 shots on this possession. We'll see if the fourth works out like it did last time.
Alton Smith with the pass out. Boy, Quinn Gordon was in tight about that. They're able to stick up, get that stick up and intercept that pass as the Lions back on the attack.
That's about 4 minutes of rest for your defense. I'll take that as a win. You got a goal out of it. Now you want to lean on your defense. As the offense is, we gave you a rest, boys. Now go down and get the ball. Let's make it a short possession down here and get that ball back.
See number 24, Henry Richter, in the ball game.
Good slide, Richter there to 28. That's what we needed. He saw Richter coming. He
thought better of it, didn't he?
Highland Park linebacker coming at you. You decide not to go all the way in.
Boy, that's quality stuff right there from Ben Abel.
See, that time, Heckman, Ben Abel doesn't have anyone in front of him. There's an outside perimeter shot. He sees it the whole way. It's pitch and catch in a situation like that.
And sometimes he has his own guys impeding his vision, too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why that zone defense bothers me at times, because it does create that situation. Failure to advance, I think, is the call there, Heckman.
Unbelievable. Stallings comes right back. And nope, that's not Stallings. That's number 13, Henry Boykin. 49 seconds left in the third. And I said it in the beginning, we may have an instant classic brewing here. The weather has held off. And boy, these nets are moving.
Yeah, Ben Abel there, frustrated, had a lot of words for his defense. Quickly, shaking his hands and communicating what he didn't like at the top of the hub as that shot came. But hopefully he got them together and communicated what needs to happen there.
Working for that possession.
Yeah, that's a win to St. Mark's. That's one for the evening.
And And look, just like that, the Lions with the man-up opportunity as they allowed the play on.
Yeah, uppercut check there by Moose is probably going to get him for a slash. I'm sure it hit the helmet or the face mask of that St. Mark's midfielder.
We've seen this mismatch a few times with Stalling.
Yeah, number 11 on the inside again. Gordy does a backhanded flip, no-look shot, just trying to get it in as they know they have the situation coming. And correction, Frank Moose will call for a hold. That's better than a slash. That's a 30-second tech. Moose will take a knee, and Scotts will go man down for half a minute.
Moose is in the sin bin, and now the Lions have man-up opportunity with 6 seconds left here in the third. Number 28, Stalling, bringing the ball inbounds.
You got to believe they were just going to kill the quarter there.
Yep, and just like that, the air's getting a little thinner with the Highland Park Scots up by a score. They take a break on the field. We'll do the same and be right back on the other side as play resumes here on Game On Sports.
I actually look forward to car shopping with Sewell because I know that the whole process is going to be seamless, comfortable, and we're going to be taken care of. Buying a car is a big life event. I just felt very relaxed through the whole process. They put us at ease. There wasn't any pressure. It really felt like we were sitting at home trying to buy a car, especially with the cookies. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at Sewell Cadillac.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
We've done both, new and pre-owned. It's the same experience. It's everything's the same. They make it too easy to even think about going anywhere else.
Action resumes here at St. Mark's Stadium. Heckma Harrison alongside Cade Hamner. Cade, this has been quite a game, and you can see why the Lions have won 10 straight. They have an attack-centric offense.
Yeah, definitely. You said it. I mean, instant classic. Another tight game here that you and I are calling. Heck, I haven't called a runaway since the Rockwall game.
No, those days are over. Those days are over. On the far side is Iverson. Back down behind X to number 19, Duncan Zilke. Quinn Gordon, the captain.
I like the MO here, though. I mean, it's deep, long possessions into the shot clock. Take shots, try to get a shot clock reset, try to get the rebound, and keep shooting. 10 seconds on this one.
5 seconds. Trying to work it back inside. Number 20, Harris Sands. That's a shot attempt, not the shot that you wanted. And Ian Williams with another save for the Lions.
Yeah, no more the shot they had to take with that 1 second remaining there, and then conceding the clear. The Park not going for their ride here in early part of the fourth quarter. We'll see if they go to it late. Good strong man defense, though. I like to see the tight man on play. No look jump pass.
How about that?
Excuse me, jump shot.
And Jake Park with the score for the Lions, and this is we're knotted up again.
Yeah, just jump shot there, wing and a prayer. Sometimes they go in. Did that time.
That was quick. He gets back topside. That jump shot doesn't even really turn all the way around as he extends his pole. Quality shot. Knotted up at 9 here with 9:34 in the fourth.
Yeah, hats off to St. Mark's. You know, they get down, they stay in it, they don't give up, they keep fighting, and that's certainly what's got them on a 10-game win streak here.
The rear check brings the ball off of the head of Frank Moose's stick.
Great job on the win there, Musa, confident, but he needs to find a way to feed that ball out. You know, don't hold on it too long.
And able to keep the possession is number 7, Murphy Paul, and just like that, 62 seconds into the shot clock, the Lions trying to steal a little momentum here. Hudson Jones extending all the way out on Jake Bond.
And Jones playing good man there. Pulls on the inside. Richter gets a slide there. That's a right move.
Jake Park scored the last goal for the Lions. Got
Boyer.
that long pole. Boyer out there showing a lot of love with his stick.
Yeah, good D by Moyer.
About that, that's the ball that's going to go out of bounds. No, they're able to run over and get it. 4 seconds. Shot clock violation, and that's just good defense.
Yeah, great defense by the Highland Park Scots there. Richter, good slide. Boyer, good slide. Wheeler, good check. Good job by the poles and the shorties and tying up their guy outside on the perimeter and waiting for him to come down low before they get helped by those poles sliding. Good possession.
HP with the clear. The one failure to advance. Cameron Riley and Brian Rapp come across. Cameron Riley working from behind the X, trying to get back top side. And he gets in. Oh, boy, I thought he was going to take a shot. Brian Rapp to Parker Addison. Parker Addison falling away with the shot attempt. Does not reset.
Yeah, no signal to reset. Obviously didn't hit the net or the cage there.
Duncan Zilke.
Scott's on short time now.
Having to try and get a quality shot. Duncan Zilke, the pass. How about this? We got 4 seconds.
Not going to get it off. Good kill by St. Mark's.
Both teams returning the favor with shot clock violations.
Good defense possession by the Scott, and St. Mark's returns the favor. So now, finally, here we got the 10-man ride.
Ian Williams comes all the way out.
And then a man gets loose.
The ball up in the air as Scott's able to take the possession. How about that with the spin move by Colin Hill, splitting defenders.
Yeah, good move. Randy Allen would have been proud of that.
Oh, absolutely. That was the move right there. Want to leave a guy in your wake, do what Colin Hill just did. Spin move, split defenders. You see the Lions bringing their defense out more on the perimeter.
Yeah, they're stretching them there. That should open up Zilke on the crease.
Quinn Gordon dancing in the alley. Iverson working back inside, coming back across, and that's a shot attempt that goes wide of the cage. Does not reset. 33 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, man, and that was a great pass inside, not able to be handled by Harris Sands.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That was a right on the money. I'm not a good hustle by Quinn. Excuse me. Good hustle by Zilke there. Duncan Zilke almost gave it to his little brother, Finn Zilke.
It's a family affair. We understand, Kate.
Shout out to the 7th grader, Finn Zilke. Good hustle there.
Paxton Smith out to Quinn Gordon. Quinn Gordon inside. Woof. That's one that ricochets off of the leg of Ian Williams.
Big hit. Awesome hit. Parker Addison. Great job there.
And this is a hustle for the ball. Lions able to come away. And just like that, another possession for the Scots.
You got to remember, the goalie comes out of that crease. He's a normal player. And Parker Addison squares up on him, puts him on the ground. That's what you want to see. That's the physical play Coach Pressler likes.
Parker Addison decleating the bigger Ian Williams. Bet he didn't wake up this morning expecting that. Yeah, but nonetheless, boy, 4:43 here in the fourth, and we're tied at 9. They take a timeout on the field. We'll do the same in the booth and be right back as action resumes here on Game On Sports.
I'll sit down, have a cup of cappuccino, a cookie, read a book. When the car is ready, they come get me. It's a great way to start a Saturday.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
I actually look forward to.
Yeah, we're back up. Good job, boys.
Parker Addison with the feed up top. Quinn Gordon, boy, he found him. He found him. What an outlet pass from Quinn Gordon. That was the shot. That was money. I mean, that was that Magic Johnson, James Worthy-esque feed that you're looking for, and he gets it out.
Yeah, Parker Addison Man, he's got two guys around him, too.
I mean, that's threading the needle on that pass right there because he has a guy standing in front of him.
Yeah, you don't make a pass like that, Heckma. And, boy, he puts it on his hip. The head of his stick for Addison's on his hip. And I don't even know if he knew it was coming. He just threaded the needle and put it right in his.
Oh, they called Franco. Frankie moved.
Frank pleading his case like any good face-off specialist should.
Just the wince he moved his stick. We're going to get another timeout. HP up by 10. HP 10. St. Mark's 9 up by a score. I tell you, this has been, every possession has been important here, Cade. Both of these teams have had shot clock violations because of how tough they've been on defense. Right now is very important for the Scots defense that, man, have been taken to task here on Tuesday.
Yeah, Heckman, like I say, I like to see how deep in the shot clock Highland Park's gone on the offensive end. For those first few possessions of this fourth quarter, they got some resets, really deep, 3 and 4 shots deep, and able to make a couple points out of that. On the defensive side, they've done well. They've shut St. Mark's down for the most part. St. Mark's getting 2 here in this fourth quarter, but a long way from the 5 they put up in that third quarter. So good job by both teams. Hopefully Highland Park buckles down here. Like to see that 10-man ride continue for HP. I think it's effective. I think teams have a hard time adjusting to it. In any case, we're going to find out in the next 4 minutes.
Got Alexander Shadow, Hudson Jones, Ben Boyer, Benton Owens, and Donovan Riley. Ben Abel in the cage. Hits the pipe. That was not in. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's kind of a behind the net, no-look shovel pass from that. If we can get a second look at it here on the replay, we'll see if we get a replay on this.
Did not look good from my vantage point, but hey, as you say, the refs down there on the field, they have a better eyes. They can see it.
Yeah, they're standing on GLE. A lot of times if you hit the top pipe, and it's at the back of the pipe and it moves the net, they're going to award that to you. Look to be what that call was there. These are situations where you want to have Musa on your team.
Easy work for number 26. 3:41 here in the fourth. Highland Park coming up against a St. Mark's team that has a 10-game winning streak, not losing a contest since February the 25th.
It's a really good run. Glad to see St. Mark's.
And just like that, number 21, Paxton Smith say, hold on, Kate, let's not say anything good about the opposition. I'm not done cooking.
Yeah, I was going to say St. Mark's is, all but pronounced dead in this lacrosse program for so many of the past 5-10 years. It's good to see him resurrected. Not tonight, though. And Paxton Smith making me eat my words. I like that.
That's Ian Williams. Has to full-on do the split to try and stop that shot, but not before number 21 gets the score. And just like that, Scott's up by a point, and you're not going to win the face-off with number 26 out there.
No, you're not going to push him off his base. You're not going to be able to push him out of bounds. such an asset for this team.
He's an animal. He just really is. He's an animal. It's hard to stop him. Plays with so much energy. He's one of those guys. Every team has like a glue guy.
Yeah.
He really is. Like, to me, he's that glue guy on your squad.
There we go.
Yes!
Quinn Gordon.
Quinn Gordon. Listen, I don't always order queso, but when I do, it is top cheddar. Look at this from number 12.
Yeah.
My God, he finds a space, and Ian Williams doesn't even know where that ball went.
Now Ian Williams asking his granddad where he keeps the cookies on that one. It's always on the top shelf.
Always on the top shelf, boys. What a shot for the captain, Quinn Gordon. Get that a bit of a yard sale. In possession.
See the situation. What? Sorry, I'm lost for words here. We're just watching.
Yeah, this is a lot of action, and we're losing sticks. A minute 56 left.
Losing sticks. Babies and women are crying.
I'm telling you, and Duncan Zilke is standing in the middle of the field, running away, trying to reset this offense. 68 seconds.
Great job there. On that face-off, St. Mark's did what I think they should have been done much earlier in the game, is at the whistle, they just lean into Musa. Don't go for the clamp. You're not going to win it. Concede the clamp and go for a body play.
Wesley Iverson, boy, shooting it before he actually had it on the head of his stick. Had an opportunity. The double team was running out by the Lions.
Yeah, minute to go. We got our goal to go ahead. Heckman, we got the insurance goal, so I'm a happy man.
That's all I'm waiting on you to say is insurance goal. That to me is a sign to start packing up.
Yes, sir. You are in good hands, as they say, when the Scots get 2 up on you with under 2 to go.
15 seconds on the shot clock.
Wesley Iverson gives him a nice how do you do and says, here's your ball. You guys can take it the 100 yards to the other end and score twice.
33 seconds here left in the first half. And we're going to take our last timeout, as they do on the field. 33 seconds left. We'll be right back with Game On Sports. Insurance goal called by Cade Hamner. Anytime you hear that's the code word, ladies and gentlemen. Insurance goal.
Yes, sir. Insurance.
When you get the insurance goal call, you know we're good. What a battle. Here at St. Mark's, Heckman Harrison joined by Cade Hamner, and boy, this has been an exciting matchup.
Yeah, certainly what it was billed to be. You know, we knew St. Mark's was having a great season, coming in on a 10-game winning streak, and we knew that Highland Park was hot.
"17 seconds left. HP still playing solid on defense.
St. Mark gets down the side of their box and calls a final timeout with 14 to go.
I guess you can't take them with you. You may as well call them.
Yeah, you can't take them with you. And this is why I like the insurance goal, Heckman.
And
whatever we do here, St. Mark scores, we put Frank Musa at the X with probably under 7 seconds.
And let's I'd bet $100 to a can of Coke. Frank Musa's gonna come away with it. Okay, she's just like that, and that's been the difference. Without him having those possessions, maybe that's your game.
Sure.
That domination has been there, and got to give St. Mark's credit because number 28 Luke Stallings has been playing lights out. Number 13 Henry Boykin as well played lights out. Jack Gordy played lights out. And how about number 1, Ian Williams, the goalie, the senior?
Yeah, Gordy's had a fantastic game. A lot of senior depth here. St. Mark's graduating just a trove of seniors. It's good to see those young men hang in there for their high school years as lettermen, to get up there as seniors and have such depth and leadership, and that's really what's allowed them to play so well this year.
14 seconds. Boyer with the rear check and save, and
what a great check by Boyer.
And just like that, Highland Park coming away with a victory in a highly contested lacrosse game. And this was a match that was going to obviously give you a clear picture on what the seeding would be going into the THSLL Championship Series. It's going to be at Allen or Coppell. Getting that mixed up. I don't know which one it's going to be.
Yeah, Coppell.
Coppell, okay. And Highland Park coming out with the victory by 2 scores. And, Kay, give me some last words here.
Well, there's 4 teams that are inside the 635 loop that when they play, whatever the combination, you can throw out the records. It's Highland Park, ESD, St. Mark's, and Jesuit. Whenever they play each other, forget about seeding, forget about records, forget about everything else, because those kids know each other so well, they're going to play each other to kill each other. And tonight, you called it correctly, instant classic. It was everything it was billed to be. It looked in the first quarter like Highland Park might go on a run, but credit to those lines. They hung in there, showed a lot of pride, and man, they really made it a game till the last 2.5, 3 minutes when Highland Park finally got up by 2 and got that insurance goal. But MVPs tonight, I could call my 6-year-old at home and he could tell me by watching it's Frank Musa. He dominated the face-off X. I think there was 2 wins, maybe 3 awarded to St. Mark's. And when you have play like that out of your face-off specialist, it's really hard for the other team to get in a rhythm on things like back-to-back goals. Even if you score a goal, Highland Park's likely going to get the possession coming out of that next face-off. Hats off to him. Another incredible performance. Kind of one of those all-American performances, I say. I think he gets consideration for that this year, certainly.
And so just looking down the line at the rest of the schedule, Friday we have Allen at Highlander.
Right, senior night at Highlander this Friday, and then a week off until the following Friday, next Friday. Big matchup again, and one of those 4 teams, like I said, at Highlander, ESD. That'll be another instant classic.
Another instant classic with you, partner. Thank you for everyone that has joined us on the call, for Tim and everyone that's been a part of this on the production side. We want to thank you for our fearless leader, Fred Gardner, is around here somewhere telling someone what to do. I'm Heckman Harrison. I want to thank you all, and God bless you all, and have a good night.
Time to make your move, Scots, and we know you will, because tradition never graduates. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
love the idea that when you pull into the service garage, your name comes up on the screen. I will always drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Infinity locations.
I'll sit down, have a cup of cappuccino, a cookie, read a book. When the car's ready, they come get me. It's a great way to start a Saturday.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.